先答第一個問題啦。我諗相信大家都知道啦，尋日行政長官咧亦都好清楚喺行政會議之前同各位傳媒咧係交代咗有關即係特區政府就住23條工作嘅決定同埋態度啦。當然啦，律政司咧一定會咧係按照行政長官嘅指示同埋決定咧，我哋咧淨係全速進行咧係相關嘅工作。但係當中咧並冇好似剛才你問題所提及嘅係有啲咩棘住咗上唔到立法會。可以咁講，我哋嘅同事咧正係好努力咁樣做緊工作。亦都會希望佢係能夠繼續咧喺今年裏邊咧係做好我哋有實質性進展嘅呢一個嘅工作啦，好唔好啊？咁至於人才方面，我交翻俾阿孫局長。
手你好友善㗎。咁其實你之前講過，希望最快今年最遲出年可以完成到23條立法啦。咁琴日盧文端都有篇文章就講到話，因為復常要推動經濟啊、台灣大選嗰啲因素咧，今年都唔適宜立法甚至諮詢嘅。你同唔同意佢嘅睇法咧？同埋嗰兩個因素會唔會即係推遲咗立法嘅時間表咧
？23條立法咧，我立場係冇變嘅，即係喺包括基本法同埋香港國安法裏邊，香港特區都有憲制嘅責任咧，係盡早就23條立法。而大家可能對23條立法所針對嘅問題嘅問題嚴重性咧，係未必全面掌握，因為國家安全風險咧係千變萬化。而且而家嘅國際關係複雜，國安嘅風險咧係仍然係有潛伏喺香港嘅可能性，所以我哋咧係要全面去鞏固我哋喺維護國家安全嘅多方面嘅機制嘅。咁所以咧係就23條立法，我哋嘅目標係冇變嘅，即係話我哋希望盡快可以喺今年完成到，如果唔係咧，都希望喺下年完成嘅。咩時候推出咧？當然我哋按住整體嘅實際情況咧，認為係應該推出嘅時候咧，我哋就會推出嘅。
Good morning. A few questions from the South China Morning Post. Given that the 5-day notice rule for US diplomats to meet officials and public educational institute representatives was eased last November, have you or your administration met US Consul General Mr. Gregory Mayotte? And how do you see the easing of this restriction affecting Hong Kong's ties with the US amid Sino-US tensions? Second question, was yesterday's drop of property stocks to the lowest level in 6 weeks a sign of drop in investor confidence in the city from the inclusion of national security law provisions in recent land sales documents? Why hasn't the government launched a consultation for these clauses? And what issues is the government tackling with this measure? And finally, which areas would the government tackle in its upcoming budget? Would the government disperse another round of consumption vouchers? And would the chief executive please tell us when the mask mandate would be eased?
I think you've asked like over 4 or 5 questions, but let's let the chief executive answer.
Okay, any activities by consulate staff has to be done in accordance with the Vienna Convention on Consular Relations. In regard to our communication and dealings with different consular staffs, we, of course, will be in support of many activities, particularly people-to-people business promotion, enhancing mutual understanding, and anything that will bring exchange of people, culture, and other communications together. We will, of course, be in support of all these. We'll also be in contact with different people, including officials from different consulates, so as to enhance exchanges. We'll do our work in accordance with the Vienna Convention, but of course, we will welcome any exchange that will promote people-to-people exchange, cultural ties, and also, of course, in helping promoting Hong Kong. In regarding to fluctuation in the stock market's performance, and also in relation to different responses to land sales, of course, different factors are taken by, for example, investors or people who may be interested in considering bidding for lands. Obviously, they will be looking at a host of factors. And market sentiment, the international development, and the whole economy of the world, and the whole economic situation of Hong Kong will be taken into consideration by investors and people who may be interested in bidding lands. But first of all, the introduction of national security factors in our sale of lands is an obvious thing that is in accordance with our responsibility in protecting national security. Note that representatives from the property sectors have indicated that they are in support of discharging that responsibility. Such a provision has been in place for quite a while, and there have been land sales since its introduction. So this factor is a natural factor that I think has no relevance at all to any decision by any businesses who are interested in bidding for sales of land, who will basically consider it from their business angle. And I must emphasize that protecting national security is the responsibility of the whole region, the whole Hong Kong special administrative region. And everybody should have such a responsibility. The third question about budget, and the financial secretary, of course, is consulting people from different sectors on the budget proposal. And so all these factors will be, any views and opinions will be taken by him, and I'm sure that he will be making his announcement very soon. I have said it many times that after the Windsor surge, then I will be seriously considering what to do about the masking requirement, and I will be listening to the opinions of the medical experts and consultants, and also the views of the Secretary for Health. Of course, I will be actively considering this possibility after consulting the advice and opinions of the relevant people.
時間關係咧，我哋答今日最後一位提問嘅右手邊前排白色衫女記者。
你好啊，點新聞記者，想問問有報道指話港